I'm calling all my soft girlies to the front, all the soft men to the front because we need to talk. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, my name is MTG Diaries. I've created this little community where we heal, grow and become together. So if that's something that you're interested in or into, be sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video and leave a comment down below after this video. There's something we need to talk about because a lot of people are suffering from this misunderstanding and a lot of people are having a hard time differentiating the two from each other. So I'll say this loud and slow for the people in the back. Forgiveness does not equal access. Let me say it again. Just because you have forgiven that person doesn't mean that they get to stay in your life. Now, if you see me looking down, it's because my notes are down here so that the video isn't all over the place. So now, some of us were taught that forgiveness means going back to that place. But I feel like you choosing to go back, unless the goal is digression, then you choosing to go back is self-betrayal. It's telling your nervous system, you cannot trust this girl because we put in all the work that needed to be put for us to get to the place where we are strong enough to forgive, and then we go back to the place that broke us, and then we start digressing all over again. So for us to understand that going back is not for us to understand that not going back does not mean that you have not healed. We need to understand that forgiveness is not about the person that hurt you. Forgiveness is about yourself. Forgiveness is about releasing the weight that came with that pain, letting go of the anger that came with that pain, and freeing yourself from the bitterness that was brought by that pain. Because holding on to unforgiveness doesn't really hurt the person who hurt you. It hurts you because you're the one that's holding the weight. Now, here's something that we all need to understand and recognize. You can forgive and still walk away. You can love and still set boundaries. You can wish them well and never speak to them again. Forgiveness is an internal act because, like we said, forgiveness is for you and not for them. It is therefore not an external act. And these are two completely different things. You don't have to prove your forgiveness and be like, yes, come sit with me, I've forgiven you. Let's be friends again. Let's do this again. And we also need to realize just because someone said, I'm sorry, does not mean that they've changed. And if they have changed, you don't have to be there to experience that change. You don't have to put yourself in that situation again. Let the next person experience the changed version of them. And also, on the same point, we need to realize that we close some doors not out of hate, not out of bitterness, but out of wisdom and out of choosing peace instead of the chaos, instead of the risk of, okay, let's see, maybe this time is different, maybe we are close. Just close that door, and then we're gonna involve the Bible because people love to say how Jesus said, forgive 70 times, 7 times, blah blah blah. And that is true. We are forgiving. Remember, we are forgiving. We're not holding on to the pain. But you can choose to release them in that place of prayer, but also remember the Bible verse that says, guard your hearts, for all the matters of life flow from it. Going back to that place is putting your heart in such a vulnerable state. And we want to guard our hearts, we want to guard our energies, and we want to, if choosing yourself is selfish, then we can be selfish a little bit, okay? We need to protect ourselves and let our nervous system also know that it can trust us, because we do not sit here, and because the healing process, for you to heal and actually get to a place to feel like you are ready and willing to forgive, you've actually put in the work. So why would we jeopardize that by going back to what broke us in the first place? You understand? Now, I know that every situation is different, and I'm not trying to tell you that in every situation, abandon, blah, 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 all this, all that. But I want to leave you with three things. No matter the situation, choose peace, choose wisdom, and choose yourself. Don't put yourself in situations where deep down you know how it's going to end. Don't make reruns of your pain. Let that pain come with the wisdom that won't let you repeat the lesson again, because we only need to learn the lesson once. And yes, that's it for today's video. Let me know if you've been liking these recent videos and if there's any topics you have in mind that we can tackle together, and yeah, I'll be happy to do them. But also leave your thoughts down below, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.